Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Drew and I welcome you all to talk with me. But before I get started, please like, share, subscribe, leave your comments down below, hit that bell notification icon, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TalkWithMe36. Hello guys, in this video I have more bad news and I'm going to start with the update before I get to the main topic. Is the United States total has passed over 142,000 cases. The current death toll here in New York State is over 1,000 as of recording this video. The number is at 1,026. President Donald Trump has extended federal guidelines on social distancing until April 30th after a top health official warned more than 100,000 people could die from the coronavirus in the United States. The announcement on Sunday evening came as the death toll in hard-hit New York State passed 1,000. So is anybody surprised? I'm not even surprised that Donald Trump needed someone to let him know that. And for a while, a lot of these people, especially in a lot of Republican politicians, I don't want to say all of them, but a majority of them has been taking this too light, and that's this is what you're seeing, and the numbers not surprising to me. It's not surprising to me at all that we could lose 100,000 of our people, that live in this country. It's not a good thing, but it's not surprising. Now I'm gonna get to the main topic, which is Fox News viewers take coronavirus less seriously than other Republicans, polls finds. Now this is a report coming from the Daily News. Republicans who watch Fox News were more likely to go outside and more likely to believe the coronavirus threat was exaggerated than their non-Fox watching party allies, a new poll found. The survey conducted from March 13th to March 16th found that only about 10% of Republicans who had watched Fox News in the previous 24 hours decided to stay home as the COVID-19 pandemic was beginning to explode in the United States, Vox reported. Meanwhile, 30% of Republicans who hadn't watched any Fox News were staying home, the poll found. Additionally, more than 60% of Fox watchers surveyed thought the coronavirus had been greatly exaggerated, according to Vox. That number was just above 40% for non-Fox viewers. So that's what this poll they did basically said, and it's not very surprising. It's not surprising. I said this before. My girl accidentally was watching Fox News, because I don't think we usually get Fox News, or do we? I don't know. I don't really go looking for news, but my girl found Fox News because we have a Sling TV, and she was watching Fox News, and right after she came off, I believe I'd seen, I'm not really sure. I forgot who the guy was. I'm not sure of his name. I'm not really sure of this guy's name at all. But he basically turned it into something political, and I heard him saying basically that this was a Republican stunt. Not Republican, a Democrat stunt. It was something that was, it was a conspiracy by the Democrats to win the election over President Trump. Now, as I said this many times before, I am not on any side. I'm not on the Republican side. I'm not on the Democrat side. In any of this, on basically any topic, I look at things down the middle, and I look at it as my point of view, and I make my decision on who I support and who I don't support, whether it's Republicans or Democrats or independent. It doesn't really matter to me what party. I look at more at policies. Now, when I was watching them turn this into some political thing and I turning it serious, I was like, so all the people that is dying is a conspiracy. Now, I'm not to say that Fox News is the only ones that's thrown on conspiracy, because I've seen conspiracies on YouTube. Some of them are not to drink the water. I've heard that they're doing this to bring there is this conspiracy theory that they're trying to bring the population down. I've heard conspiracies that they did this to China because of the trade war or whatever, that they did this to hurt China, but it backfired on them. There's a lot of things that's going on. There's even conspiracies about they're using this as a front while everybody's focused on this coronavirus, that they're doing things in the background to make themselves even more rich and put themselves more in power. That one don't seem far-fetched to me, but I'm not sure. I'm not a conspiracist. I'm not a guy who runs around. I don't know what to believe, whether to believe in the conspiracy or not, but I'm not seeing no evidence, and all these conspiracy theorists just keep telling you what a conspiracy is, but what are they actually doing about it? That's what I say. But this poll doesn't really surprise me. It does not surprise me at all. And my girl showed me a picture that was circulating on Instagram from Sunday. From Sunday, March 29th, where in Florida there's tons of people on the beach, enjoying the weather, which is crazy. And I'm seeing, I believe there's a guy I follow on TikTok. I believe he's in Florida, because even though it's being cold here, he's outside. There's videos that he's posting where he's outside in the sunny wet weather, and he's playing, because I believe he's a magician. I'm sorry, not musician, and he's posting videos up, doing his thing, and he's wearing short pants and whatever. So I know, he's probably in Florida or something like that. And for the couple of days, his videos had him in his house, and in the hashtags he put quarantine in the house. So then you see him playing venues from recent videos that he's putting up of him playing with his band, and there's people dancing and everything. There's no social distancing. So it's not surprising to me. I've seen it here. I've said it on a previous video, how some teenagers they got into on the basketball court. They somehow got into the yard because it was chained up. They somehow got the chain off and the lock open, and they were playing basketball late at night. A bunch of them, maybe 20 of them. It could be less, but it looked like it was more than 10 of them. So I saw them on the court playing. Some of them were sitting on the sidelines drinking, but there was no social distancing whatsoever. And this is what's going on now. I heard these TV doctors going and saying that men are more likely to get this than women. Now, or some of them say more susceptible to get it than women. Now, I don't think that's the case. I just think more women care than men. More women, as I go outside, I see lots of women, more women than men, with masks, with the surgical mask on and gloves. I see more women than men actually protecting themselves. A lot of men is like, hey, whatever. A lot of men, even older men, and the media still spinning this thing that a lot of young folks is the one who is not following the social distancing rule. But I don't know where they're going to only see young people, but I'm out here in the Bronx and I'm seeing young and old people not following this social distancing. I said in another report, there's a man on dialysis, told me he takes dialysis and he's outside hanging out, no social distancing. This man literally shook my hand. He shook my hand and he was mad close to this young person. And this is the stuff that I've been seeing. So I know it's not just the young folks. I've heard from my family in Brooklyn, from my brothers and others that lives in Brooklyn, told me they seen young and old folks not following this social distancing rule. So and it's and now with Donald Trump extending the lockdown until April 30th, that doesn't surprise me. With the numbers keep spiking like that, it does not surprise me. And there goes school opening up on April 20th. And who knows? I'm expecting another extension that goes all the way into May, like maybe towards the end of May, because the mayor Bill de Blasio said that he expected to go that far, all the way into May. So they may as well just call it a day for this remote classes. But I don't know how much of this I can do. I mean, I'm the only one here with my kids during the day. I'm the one that has to help my son with the social with this distance class, while I'm taking care of my daughter who needs a lot of attention. Then I need to be there to help him and make sure he's doing the right thing with his work. So and then she trying to keep her from playing with him and trying to keep him to focus and engaged into the work, because he doesn't like this. He prefers to be in class. So it's difficult for me, and it's difficult. I'm doing it. I'm able to do it, but it's very difficult. It's much harder than him just going to school. It's much harder. And now this thing is going up to April 30th. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know. And the death toll is expected to go up even more. We're gonna lose a lot of people. So it might be people we don't know. It might be people we do know. For the and now that today, Monday, March 30th, they're gonna open finally a testing center here in the Bronx, and I think the Bronx numbers is gonna go higher now that the Bronx, I believe, has taken over Manhattan in the number of cases. So I'm expecting that to go even more high. That's gonna go higher. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. I don't know what we're gonna do there, but yeah, this is gonna be crazy. And like I said, I'm not surprised by this poll that Vox did. It's not surprising to me, because like I said, I've mentioned this in numerous videos that I see Fox making this something political. Now I do have to say, to all of you who have your conspiracies and you making this thing political or whatever the case may be, I want you to put this into your head. This virus doesn't care about politics. It doesn't care if you're Republican. It doesn't care if you're Democrat. It doesn't care if you're independent. It doesn't care about race. It doesn't care whether you're black, you're white, you're Asian. It doesn't care about any of that. It doesn't care about sex. It doesn't care if you're female, male, transgender, or anywhere you fall on the alphabet. It doesn't matter. This thing does not care about that. And this thing doesn't have a preferred race. There's no racism with this thing. There's no politics. So right now I'm just repeating myself, but this thing don't care about all of that. It doesn't care about all of that. So right now we need to put all the politics aside, all the hatred aside, because I think this thing is making people hate each other more. Everybody's just waiting for that person to sneeze, and they're kicking them out the store. My dad said he seen a video online of some guy on the train sneeze, and they kicked him out the train. All the guy that was sneezing, everybody just ganged up and kicked him out the train. They pounced on him and then they threw him out the train. I've heard of people being thrown out of stores. So, I mean, sneezing don't mean that you have anything, because you could sneeze because black pepper's around. Something, you're allergic to something. Like for me, it's cut grass. If I walk past cut grass, I start sneezing. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is. Once I smell cut grass, I start sneezing. So it could be anything. Or for my girl, if you have strong perfume on, she sneezes, and I'm the same way too. So if I walk past a woman or a guy that put on too much cologne, that smell makes me sneeze. So it could be anything, and people's just waiting to pounce on someone and throw them out of a store. So this, I don't know what's gonna happen, and if this thing goes farther, now it's gonna go all the way till the end of next month. A lot of people they're already having a hard time staying inside. Now you telling me it's going all the way to the end of April? It's gonna be, the unemployment numbers are gonna go way higher. More people are gonna be out of work. Record high unemployment rate right now. Worse than before Obama went into office. Worse than when we was in the recession. It's getting really, really bad right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what the future looks like. I don't know if we ever gonna. I don't know what to think right now. I really don't know. But I would like you guys to, tell me how you feel about this. Just leave it down in the description. Sorry, not the description. My mind is all crazy. Leave your comments down below. You guys know where to leave it. Give this video a thumbs up. All that good stuff. You follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TalkWithMe36. That's all I have for this video. This is Drew. Talk with me. See you guys in the next one.